When a woman decides to pursue education, even when society tells her a woman's place is in the kitchen, that is feminism. When a husband supports his wife's vision, that is feminism. That is where men comes in. You can see that a man can also be a feminist. A man supporting his wife's vision, a man supporting his wife to rise, to be who she was want to be, who she wants to be, that man is a feminist. When a young woman dares to believe that her voice matters, that is feminism. Feminism is not just for the loud or the feminine, it is for every woman who refuses to shrink herself to please others. Feminism is for every man who believes that his daughter deserves the same opportunity as his sons. Everything I share online, I share out of experience. Everything I follow out of experience. I don't just jump into something I know nothing about. That's why I choose the particular niche that suits my life experience, so that when I talk, I will talk with facts. Growing up, I grew up and saw a father who does not believe that a girl child deserve education. He does not believe that a girl child deserve to be trained. He believed that a girl child is worth nothing, whether intelligent, whether brilliant, whether whatever, as long as she's going to another man's house. You, you don't need to spend a dime on her. You don't what she don't deserve anything. That is the kind of father I grew up knowing. My late father was just like that. That is why when I talk about these things, I talk with experience. I talk with what I've seen. I talk with what has happened around me. You know, I just yesterday when I heard that man is innocent. That's why I don't jump into trends. That thing was trending. Mr. Ozioma defy his two daughters. This that. I just kept quiet. Every news that trends, I always keep quiet. I always go back and gather my information right before I come out and talk. I was just waiting for the right opportunity to investigate that matter before I had the news yesterday that the man is innocent. If you have not been accused wrongly, you will not feel what that man is feeling, what that man was feeling that yesterday. And all this, that thing will traumatize that man for the rest of his life. Unless time will help him to heal. Because it's not easy to be accused wrongly from that same person that should protect you, same person that should defend you, that same person that should speak for you. I remember when I was still small, just a teenager, a woman in my village came out and accused me of something I never even thought of. I was like, when I came back from school that day, and my parents started blushing at me. My father, everybody just believed her. Nobody was speaking on nobody was like, my daughter cannot do that, you know. And I became speechless. I couldn't defend myself because the people that are supposed to fight for me, the people that are meant to defend me, have already given me out. They have already destroyed the little strength, as in zeal, that I have to fight for myself. It's not easy. I just pray that man heals quickly. I pray that thing does not traumatize him for the rest of his life.